Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. This is an introduction video to the channel, and I'm basically going to explain why I've made this channel and what it's all about and why the videos are the way they are. A few thousand of you are probably thinking, hey, I know that guy. He sounds like that channel, that channel. I am that guy. I've had to discontinue doing my previous channel. We've had some personal issues and some other issues which prevented us from carrying on or pursuing that hobby, and we've had to kind of take a step back and come away from it. So rather than upload anything to that video and kind of veer off in a direction away from the initial what we were trying to achieve, we're just going to start a new channel. Okay, so this is going to be my channel. It's going to be totally unrelated to my previous hobby, which I'm not going to talk about. So this channel is going to be just about things that I think I do. My actual hobbies. I've got many hobbies. As some of you know, building lightsabers to working on motorbikes and scooters, all the way to playing around with cars. Not so much cars, but I do sometimes. And things like model building, RC, and things like that. Hunting, shooting, air rifle shooting. Sometimes I just want to do a video when I'm playing around with a hobby and I find something, a piece of information which I think, wow, this was really hard to do, or no one's ever talked about this before. I always think I should do a video about it and fill the void, kind of, if there's a void of information, then I always feel like I should maybe help someone out there and do a video. It would be silly to make a channel just for one video though, so that's what this channel is all about. Whenever I do something, and if I'm just doing something really cool and I want to show someone, I'll probably showcase it in a video. Or if there's a piece of information which is vital to the installation or the modification of something, I'll probably do a video on it, because there's nothing worse than going out there and trying a new hobby, or if you've been in a hobby and there's a product out that no one's ever talked about on a forum, or many people have installed it, but they take it to a specific engineer or mechanic to install something, and no one knows about it. They don't talk about it because they don't have time to make a video or do a massive write-up like a hobbyist would. So if you try and do the work yourself, you end up with this massive issue as, wow, what is this, how do you install this, and how come I've installed it and it's not working? And then you look online, and then whenever you go back to the manufacturer, they're either not very helpful, or they say just send it back, and then or you should have got a qualified mechanic or a qualified hobbyist to install it. So this is kind of that, to help people in that scenario. If you've come here to expect loads and loads of information about everything, you're probably going to be disappointed. This video is just going to be me talking about irrelevant stuff about the channel. Sometimes when I do stuff, I lose track of what I've done. Like there've been, let's talk about things that I've made or built over the times. I built something in 2012. And then someone says to me, "Oh, when did you actually make that? How did you make it?" And I think, wow, the notes and the actual instruction manual that I wrote up on this thing, it could be as simple as like an RC car, and I don't know what components I installed, and I have to look back on receipts and stuff, and that's what I installed. I installed this motor, or I installed these bearings, or things like that. But if I come to sell the unit, people will want to know this information, and I always lose track because I'm always jumping from hobby to hobby, and it becomes really confusing to me. So and the buyer, and we get really frustrated trying to find out the correct information. And I say, I think it's this, but it might not be. It might be this other company that made this part. Or when I go fishing, and if I catch a really big fish, and I'm like, wow, I really want to show this on a video, but my channels, or the previous channel, was not about this. This would be really irrelevant if suddenly there was a video about me holding a fish, and all the thousands of subscribers would go, what is this? What did I sign up for? So this is kind of the channel just to veer away from any specific topic, and it's basically not a vlog or anything like that, but it's stuff that I do that I find fun, that I think I would like to document and show someone. That way we probably won't hone in on a specific person, so the target market won't subscribe to this channel, but hopefully a lot of people will enjoy viewing the videos that I put out. So that's basically it. That's this channel. If you enjoy it, stick around. I do some fun stuff sometimes, but you don't have to. But in any case, the main goal is to try and help someone out there in whatever hobby I'm doing. So thank you very much. If anyone watches this, thank you very much for coming over and checking things out. Hope you enjoy our future videos. See you later.